When I got up this morning, it was all gray and rainy, but by the time I got done at the gym, it had started clearing up. So I asked Pam if she wanted to go take a ride somewhere just to get out of the house, and she said sure, she'd like to do that. So me and her and Mark jumped in the car, and we took a ride to one of my favorite places in the world, Salt Fork State Park. It's about 60 miles from here, and I kind of grew up during the summertime there. My brother and his wife and his kids, my nephews, or my sister and her husband and their kids, my 4 nephews and a niece, they were always camping over there for 1 week or to the next. And when they weren't there, my aunts and uncles and all of my cousins were there. So we all kind of fell in love with the place, and we spent big chunks of the summers there during the 70s. And we're going to take a ride there and throw the drone up and see what kind of pictures we can get. Well, we're here at Salt Fork at the beach, the public beach. This is where we used to come down from where we were camping up on the hill, and then we'd go to the beach, and we'd also go over to where there's a little fishing spot over here where we used to go fishing all the time. We would come from up over that hill, and there's a little path that comes down through here and takes you over to that little spot over here where people were fishing. We used to come down there and fish, and then when we're done, we throw the poles in the car, and that's where the beach is over there. This was our fishing hole, and according to what Pam just said, now it's a little dog park. People bring their dogs down here. Boy, they're having a ball.
Vepper.
Vepper?
Vepper.
Hi, Vepper. Hi, buddy.
I wish you could see Corky, boy.
We used to camp at Campsite E all the time. That was our favorite place to camp. It had bathrooms, but it didn't have showers. So what we would do is, after we would go gather our firewood, and after the day's swimming and everything, we'd have to walk to Campsite C, which is the Handicapped Campsite. It has a nice little trail that's paved so that people in wheelchairs could go through and see, you know, it's got little plaques along the way that describe like the tree you're looking at or the animals that you might come across in there. It was really nice. We'd have to walk to the next campsite, which is Campsite C here, to take our showers every night, and that was just part of the ritual. This might look familiar to some of my family members. This was the campsite that we always camped at, and we always tried to get E1 and E2, which are right back here, because they were the closest to the trees. They were the least out in the open. Those two campsites, and there is the little bathroom way back there in the corner. was always an adventure going in there. You never knew what kind of critter or insect you might come across. And this is where we invented all of our frisbee games. We'd always come up with some kind of a reason or excuse to fly frisbees. So we'd invent a new game every time we come out here. And there's the big, well, it was big to us. There was the big field that we used to fly the frisbees in. And then right across the street here is the trails we took to go gather our firewood. Pam and I were going to go down the Handicapped Trail, the paved road that they have for wheelchairs down there at sea, but it's all blocked off and it's all busted up and broken up, and it looks like they don't maintain it anymore. I don't know if it's because of lack of state money or what. I mean, the park certainly makes enough money to maintain some stuff, but looks like they didn't do that. Too bad. It was a nice little thing for people to get out there and see the woods who might not be able to do it.